guys, it's Retro Coyote here. Happy Fursuit Friday, y'all, and thank you guys for being so patient while I got this video up. I just haven't had a lot of topics to make a long-form video about that I believed I could make a quality video about. But I wanted to try something a little bit different, see how it works out with you guys and what y'all think of it. So I hope you'll let me know down in the comments. But we're doing a reaction video. So what we're going to do today is we're going to take a look at the 10 most popular Fursona species. Now we're going to check 3 different sites with 3 different lists here. And we're going to get a general idea of what that looks like. So let's get right on into it. So the first one here is going to be called furscience.com. Right, so this one is called Furscience, and it's got the species popularity chart here. We're going to take a look at it. See if we can, there we go. Okay. All right, so right off the bat, big surprise here, hybrid beats out wolf, which again, is surprising. I would have figured to see wolf up top of that list, but it seems they just barely beat out wolf by less than a percentile, so that's very interesting. Now fox and dog, of course canids are usually very popular, so not a big surprise there. We do see big cats and dragons, and mythical, which is interesting that they lump a bunch of species together under that label, like unicorns, manticores, Cerberus, things like that. What else? Cat, which I assume they mean house cat because they've lumped the big cats together. Other, rodents, rabbits, raccoons, reptiles. Okay, that's interesting. Now I wonder where protogens fit in because they've been very popular lately. And I'm not sure whether they would count as a hybrid species, being that they're half biological and half electronic, or whether they would count as mythical or other. That's interesting. Let me know in the comments where you think protogens belong and what position you think they take in the top 10, or if they're in the top 10. So that is Furscience. You can look them up on Google, and that's actually what I did. I just Googled top 10 Fursona species. So the next list we're going to be looking at today is Wiki. Okay, Wiki, and they have data going back to 2006. Let me see what the most recent data. 2016, 2020, wolf. Okay. So we'll just go with 2016. We'll take a look at that information since that appears to be their most recent chart. And again, no big surprise. Fox at number 1, wolf at number 2, very interesting. Dogs, dragons, cats, big cats, okay. Rabbit at number 7, which is interesting. Raccoon and horse, which I don't think I saw in the previous chart. And skunk, bringing up the rear, interestingly enough, at number 10. So cool. That's pretty interesting. A lot of interesting species we didn't see in the other chart, but the same people occupied the top of the charts there in terms of popularity. Canids. A lot of canids, which fits. You do see a lot of them floating around. So the last place we're going to check today is going to be here on the furry subreddit. A lot of you who watch this may already be on the furry subreddit. I try to post pictures there every once in a while, stuff like that. But this person asks, what is the most common Fursona species? And he's looking at doing a demographic survey type, things like that, and he has his predictions here. These are just his predictions. So it looks like, yep. So again, his top spots are occupied by stuff that our previous research indicates would probably be correct. Horse, hyena, and rat, he put question marks on because he's not entirely sure about those, I guess. But yeah, that's super interesting. Otter, that's another one we didn't see before. Very cool. But yeah, a lot of the same across the charts. So that's really, really interesting. Tell you what, let me do this. Let me ask you guys, what species are you? Tell me in the comments. And tell me where you think protogens would fit, because they've been kind of common here lately. So I'm curious as to where they would be on the chart, because I'm actually a big fan of protogens. But yeah, so, and if you want to look this up, all you have to do is Google furry species, most popular Fursona species. Just Google that, and it should pull these same results up. So if you want to do a little bit of research, you can. And let me know what you find, if you find something different. But that's going to do it for this week's video, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate you being patient with me while we start up with the Fursuit Friday videos again. I wanted to try something a little bit different than our usual format, so please let me know what you think down in the comments. And if you enjoyed this kind of video, the kind of reaction type, then feel free to give us a like, and make sure that you subscribe if you haven't subscribed, because YouTube is releasing a new tool for channels under 500 subscribers. If you don't know already, they're going to be opening up the community tab, which will allow me to do polls for you guys and other things as well, ask you guys questions, which would be a really cool tool to have to communicate with my community. And we're at 460 some odd subscribers right now, so we're just about to hit that watermark. So I'm super excited about that, and I can't wait, and I hope you can be a part of it. So again, make sure you guys subscribe, and if you want to support my work more directly, I do have a Patreon. And if you become a Patreon, it's only $1 a month, and it gets you extra early access to my videos. I post them there as soon as they're finished. Instead of having to wait for Fursuit Friday, you get to watch it as soon as it's done. And it'll get you a shout out in those videos as well, here in the credits. So if that interests you, feel free to go ahead and hit up my Patreon. There should be a link in the description below, as well as on my profile page. And yeah, thanks again for watching, and I will catch you guys later. Bye!